Hi, Sandy here. It's Thanksgiving weekend, Saturday evening. I don't do Black Friday, but I like going to thrift shops. And I found a few things I want to share with you. I got this chair at a thrift shop, and it did not have a price on it. It swivels and it rocks a little bit, and it was no price on it. And I actually scratched my hand on the back of it here. So when I asked for the price, I told the lady that, and she said $5. So I got this pretty chair for $5, and I just sanded it a little bit, and it's fine. It's worn, but hey, that gives it character. I could refinish it. Maybe I will sometime, but I'm just going to use it like that. I got a few Boyd's Bears to add to my collection, and I keep my Boyd's Bears in my craft room. Oh, I was going to say my chair, it does squeak. And here's my desk where I work. A little bit of a mess right now. And behind me is my scrapbook paper and most of my supplies. And I'm always twisting and turning and getting things. And it works great for me. So when I film my videos, you're going to hear some squeaking. Okay. My room's a mess. This is my Boyd's Bear collection that I keep in my craft room. Those are the plush on the top few shelves, and then the resin ones. I've been collecting for over 20 years, and I don't collect too much anymore. There for a while I was getting a lot of them, but when I find them at a good price at a thrift shop, I'll buy them. So I'm going to mount my camera over my desk, and we'll talk about the things I got. Okay, I showed you my Boyd Bear collection. I got this. It's like a picture frame. It's real thick. And these are Christmas things I got today, and they will stay out all year long. I won't pack them away. This was chipped here on the corner, but I didn't even notice it right away. But it did say on the back, as is, 85 cents. For a Boyd's Bear, 85 cents, that's pretty good. So I got that. And then I got this. It's a musical Santa bear. I didn't wind it up much. Okay, now it's going to keep on going. Well, it won't be for long. Then I got this cute little angel. I think that bear was $5, which is kind of a splurge. It's not, but new it was probably at least $15. This I paid like $3 for, and the wings broke off when I packed it up, and I wrapped it myself in the store, and the wings broke off. But I'm gonna glue it back on. I just unpacked all my Christmas decorations and did my Christmas decorating this weekend, and I had to repair about 4 things, so that's just typical. So first I got my mail today. This is some junk mail. And here's this girl looking at a snowman. I'm collecting things to do a Christmas glue book, so I'm going to use that. Then I got this book at a thrift shop. I think it was like $1. You know, these are for my glue books. And it came with a bookmark. Look at these nice drawings. And there's a drawing on almost every page. Those are so nice. I'm going to use those in my glue books. And I really like using birds. They're not colorful, but they're well drawn, and I like them. Look at that squirrel. He's so cute. So I got this book of birds. I got a Good Housekeeping magazine. One store I went to, the magazines were only 10 cents a piece. I did a very quick flip through. I just grabbed it. I don't see really much I can use for my glue book pages, but I'll just look at the magazine and enjoy it and take what I can for my glue books. And then I got Birds in Blooms. I had never read Birds in Blooms until I started doing glue books, and there's so many nice pictures of flowers and birds and landscaping. Well, is there there might, yeah, some landscaping. Isn't that pretty? I'll use this as a background on a blue book page. These are so full of pretty pictures. Where's the birds? A lot of flowers in there. There's a bird. I do get a lot of pictures of birds out of here. There's some birds. Usually there's some pretty good pictures of birds. Let's flip through another one. There's a small picture of a bird. There's a bird. And these are, this would be nice for my Christmas page. I'm trying to collect a lot of stuff to do a Christmas. This looks like a Christmas edition kind of. Oh, look at those stamps. Yes, those would be nice on a page. Yeah, I use a lot of this stuff on my glue book pages. So 10 cents a piece, these magazines. Then they charged me $1 for this one. And I got a stack of these at a garage sale once, and I'm very frugal. I don't buy close to my heart or these independent dealers. I try to save a lot of money, but a lot of times, like, I don't know if you can see, I'll cut this out and I'll use it on something. I cut out a lot of things that I used on my scrapbook pages out of here. Most of it's not worth much, but I do get some good ideas. So $1 for a good idea book. Then I got the White House. I don't know when this was published. Let's see if I look at that map. That would be so good. If you do glue books, you'll understand. Scrapbookers may not understand, but this would look awesome on a glue book page. And there's a lot of old photos. We like to use diagrams on glue book pages. Look at this. This is so nice. I love using old houses, and I like using old furniture, and there's some paintings in here. Oh, somebody pressed a leaf in there. The things you find. Look at that. See these? I can cut this out and put it on a glue book page just to add some interest. And a painting, this painting, I probably can't save the whole thing, but this and these drawings and these. Look at this. Oh, wow. Pretty Kelly, Captain Caps. I don't know who that is. And well, there's some paintings in here. Oh, there's Abraham Lincoln. There's some good stuff in here. This would be pretty on a page. Look at this. A lot of nice things in here to use on a glue book page. Look at that. I like to use pretty rooms as backgrounds for my pages as well. So that's interesting. And like I said, I love birds. I can cut out these from the cover, and these are stickers. And those are just ideal. That's exactly the kind of things I like to use on my glue book page. That is just awesome. I think I paid $1 for this. And then this Castle Howard, wherever that is. This is a neat drawing to put on a glue book page. It's got like some vellum. Oh wow, it's on vellum. Look at that. Oh, this is nice. This is good for a glue book page. And we like our diagrams and drawings. Here's a picture of people with an old car. There's a lot of good stuff in this book. Oh, this, I would use this as a background for something. I'd maybe cut out a model and put her there. Yes, not a pretty things in this book. Look at that. Yes. And I don't, you know, glue books are collages. You can use, just glue a page on and that's it. That's done. or you can use a lot of different elements and create collages. Your own rules. There's no rules. You do what you want. Look at this. I don't know where Castle Howard is. No idea. I have no idea where Castle Howard is, but I'll find out someday. And then, have you ever driven through Utah? Utah is so beautiful. There's not much to do there when from the highways, but there's some beautiful pictures in here. Not only of the scenery, there's a bird, lots of scenery. I really like using, look at that. I really like using scenery as backgrounds on my, there's a deer. I like to use animals. Then, well, there's the manufacturing. Here's some old buildings. I love using old buildings. Look at that creek. Just a lot of beautiful scenery. And look at this house. I love interesting buildings for my glue books. Look at that. There's a waterfall. Just some beautiful images in this book. Almost ashamed to cut it up. But I'll pick out the best and I'll have it forever because I'll keep my glue books forever. Yeah, there's some beautiful images in this book. There's some lightning. There's a cave. Oh boy, I can't wait to use this. And then I bought this today to do a glue book with. Now, that's the right side. Here's one of my glue books. I've done 14 of these. I've been a scrapbooker for 17 years, and I always do 8.5 by 11 pages. So when I started doing glue books, because I was caught up with my scrapbooking, I stuck with the 8.5 by 11 pages. This is my Anne of Green Gables glue book that I made. I ordered a children's book specifically for the pictures and used every picture in the book. I couldn't get enough pictures for it. But this is how I usually do my books. And so I do the 8.5 by 11 pages, both sides, and then I bind them like this, and then I add a cover. Well, I've hesitated to use a pre-made book like a lot of people do, because when you start gluing stuff on it, I don't want to gape it open like this. I don't like that. Some people do, but I don't like that. But I found this today for $1.55. And I don't think I've seen anybody else using the black pages as a background, but I can completely cover them. I can put calendar pages on here. This is going to be big. So I can just glue to my heart's content in this book and make a big old glue book. So this is going to be fun. And by the time you get stuff glued in there, because it's thicker over here and thinner over here, so by the time you get it filled up, it shouldn't be gaping up too much. So yes, this is going to be fun. So then, since I'm going to do that, I had this that I had bought a while back. I love the vintage style of it and the roses, and it's the same thing. It's the black pages, and I'm going to make a glue book of that in there too. So this is going to be fun. So that's the things I got, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so busy all the time. It's just getting so hard to find time to do anything. It's hard, especially with the holidays coming, and I had to take my daughter to visit a college last Monday, and she's pretty excited about it. She's probably going to choose that college. Christmas decorating. We don't buy a lot of Christmas presents. I had to do a lot of cooking for Thanksgiving. I hope you saw my video of me just cooking and jabbering, and here I am just jabbering again. Decorating my trees, and oh, I was going to show you. Last year, I have a Mickey Mouse tree in my family room, well, we've been collecting, I've been married 20 years, we've been collecting 20 years, Mickey Mouse stuff. So I got that in there. But then my living room, I do Victorian. And I have a beautiful Victorian tree, and my husband and I love going to thrift shops for the last 20 years, and we collect things for the Mickey Mouse tree. And my tree is gold, silver, pink. I use a lot of icicles, a lot of snowflakes. I like angels, just a lot of pretty things. And the last few years, it has just, I mean, I think I have 300 things to hang on that tree. So last year I made a bunch of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ornaments, plus this little piece of ribbon I use here and this bow. And I sew it all together and hang it on the back. And I made, I don't know, maybe a couple dozen of these last year. Well, that just barely, there's plenty of room for a lot more. So you hang up 5 ornaments all at once. And it was a lot easier, but now I want to make a lot more of them. So I'm still working on this. I really need to stop buying ornaments. Let me show you. Look at all these pretty ornaments. I love the roses. This is so pretty. I love these. Here's a silver one and another one to match it. Just so many pretty things. I've got this assortment of stuff. I've got a pretty pink snowman and a pink Santa. And my tree is already decorated, and I still have all this stuff left over. Just all these pretty things. And so I'm trying to, look at this pretty cat. I'm trying to make a lot of these so that it's a lot easier to decorate, because this is just too much. But it's all so pretty. It's just so pretty. And I like the clear things. I'll show you some more. These are some of my angels. I have a few of these, lacy angels. I've got this. I like the stuff with roses. I like gold angels. This is really pretty. This is a clear angel. Just assorted things, and they all look so pretty on the tree. But I really need to make it easier to hang up 5 at once instead of 1 at a time, because it's just too much, and there's not enough branches on the tree. I hope you're enjoying my things. One more bag. I've got these, and I've got stars. Look at this pretty star. And this star. I got so much stuff. So I'm trying to do my 5 ornament sets, and they really do look pretty on the tree. They may look a little odd right like this, but on the tree they just really fill it up. And so that's what I've been working on, and I'm so busy. Tomorrow we're going to get our portraits taken. We get our portraits done every year, so we can share them at Christmas time. And now that my daughter's graduating from high school this year, we've always done it every year because she's a growing child, but this year, this is going to be the last time that we do it every year. We'll do it every 5 years after this, maybe. We'll see how it goes, but she's growing up. My little girl is growing up. Well, thanks for watching my video and listen to me yapping, and bye-bye.